Anglo-Chinese School. Junior. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 5 Mathematics. Anglo-Chinese School. Junior. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 5 Mathematics. Paper 1. Booklet A. Question 1. 4872 is equal to 4000 plus missing number plus 70 plus 2. The missing number is 800. The answer is 3. Question 2. A number has digit 3 in the ones place, and thousands place, and digit 1 in the hundred thousands place. Which of the following is the number? The number is 103,003. The answer is 3. Question 3. Express 15/8 as a decimal. Convert 15/8 to mixed number will be 1 and 7/8. Convert 7/8 to decimal will be divide 7 by 8, and the quotient is 0.875. Convert 1 and 7/8 to decimal will be 1.875. The answer is 4. Question 4. How many ninths are there in 1 and 2/3? The number of ninth in 1/3 will be 3. Convert 1 and 2/3 to improper fraction will be 5/3. The number of ninth in 5/3 will be multiply 3 by 5, and the product is 15. The answer is 4. Question 5. The area of the rectangle is 48 square centimeters. The length is 8 centimeters. What is the perimeter? The breadth of rectangle will be divide 48 centimeters by 8, and the quotient is 6 centimeters. The perimeter of rectangle will be add 8 centimeters to 6 centimeters to 8 centimeters and to 6 centimeters, and the sum is 28 centimeters. The answer is 2. Question 6. Julie attended her piano lesson in the afternoon. The lesson lasted for 1 hour, 15 minutes, and ended at 15:00 hours. At what time did the piano lesson start? The time piano lesson started will be subtract 15:00 from 1h 15 minutes, and the difference is 13h 45 minutes, or 13:45 hours. The answer is 2. Question 7. ABCD is a rectangle. CD is equal to 12 centimeters. BC is equal to 5 centimeters, and AE is equal to 1 centimeter. What is the area of triangle BDE? The length of ED will be subtract length of BC from length of AE, which is equal to subtract 5 cm from 1 cm, and the difference is 4 cm. The area of triangle BDE will be multiply 1/2 by 4 cm, and then by 12 cm, and the product is 24 square centimeters. The answer is 1. Question 8. The line graph shows the number of books sold in a bookstore for the past 5 months. On which 2 months were a total of 900 books sold? The number of books sold in January is 400. The number of books sold in February is 500. The number of books sold in March is 600. The number of books sold in April is 100. The number of books sold in May is 200. January and February sold a total of 900 books. The answer is 4. Question 9. Which of the following figures has only one line of symmetry? Figure A has one line of symmetry. Figure B has 2 line of symmetry. Figure C has 4 line of symmetry. Figure D has no line of symmetry. The answer is 1. Question 10. What is the missing number in the box? 14 is to 21 is equal to 6 is to missing number. Convert the ratio 14 is to 21 to simplest form will be 2 is to 3. Multiply the ratio 2 is to 3 by 3 and the ratio will be 6 is to 9. The missing number in the box is 9. The answer is 3. Question 11. The cost of 2 wallets and 2 bags is $192. A bag costs 3 times as much as a wallet. What is the cost of a bag? Two wallets is equal to multiply 1 unit by 2, and the product is 2 units. 2 bags is equal to multiply 3 unit by 2, and the product is 6 units. The cost of 2 wallets and 2 bags will be add 2 units to 6 units, and the sum is 8 units. 8 units is equal to $192. 1 unit will be divide $192 by 8, and the quotient is $24. 3 units will be multiply $24 by 3, and the product is $72. The answer is 3. Question 12. For every 25 buttons Mrs. Wong paid at a shop, she received 5 buttons free. Mrs. Wong got 480 buttons from the shop. What was the least number of buttons she paid for? One set of paid button and free button will be add 25 to 5, and the sum is 30. The number of set of buttons will be divide 480 by 30, and the quotient is 16. The least number of paid button will be multiply 25 by 16, and the product is 400. The answer is 4. Question 13. 1/3 of the beads in a box are blue. 1/6 of the remainder are yellow beads, and the rest are red beads. What fraction of the beads are red? The balance of beads which is not blue will be subtract 1 from 1/3, and the difference is 2/3. The amount of red beads from the remainder amount of beads will be subtract 1 from 1/6, and the difference is 5/6. The amount of red beads from the box will be multiply 2/3 by 5/6, and the product is 10/18. Convert 10/18 to simplest form will be 5/9. The answer is 4. Question 14. Ian was facing northwest at first. Through what angle must Ian turn in a clockwise direction to face east? The angle from northwest to north. It is a 45 degrees clockwise turn. The angle from north to east. It is a 90 degrees clockwise turn. The angle from northwest to east will be, add 45 degrees to 90 degrees, and the sum is 135 degrees. The answer is 2. Question 15. Linda and Mike had a total of $92. Linda had $36. What is the ratio of the amount of money Linda had to the amount of money Mike had? The amount of money Mike had will be, subtract $92 from $36, and the difference is $56. The ratio of amount of money Linda had to amount of money Mike had will be 36 is to 56. Convert 36 is to 56 to simplest form will be 9 is to 14. The answer is 2. Anglo-Chinese School. Junior. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 5 Mathematics. Paper 1. Booklet B. Question 16. Find the value of 6 multiply by 8 plus 10 minus 7 divide by 3. 6 multiply by 8 plus 10 minus 7 divide by 3 is equal to 6 multiply by 8 plus 3 divide by 3 is equal to 48 plus 1 is equal to 49. The value is 49. Question 17. Find the value of 18 multiplied by 5/8. Give your answer as a mixed number in the simplest form. (18 multiplied by 5/8 is equal to 18 over 1 multiplied by 5/8 is equal to 9 over 1 multiplied by 5 over 4 is equal to 45 over 4 is equal to 11 and 1/4. The answer is 11 and 1/4. Question 18. The perimeter of a square is 36 meters. What is the area of the square? One side of the square will be, divide 36 meters by 4, and the quotient is 9 meters. The area of square will be, multiply 9 meters by 9 meters, and the product is 81 square meters. The area of the square is 81 square meters. Question 19. In the figure below, the base of triangle BMC is MC. Which line is the height of triangle BMC? MC is the base of triangle BMC. The height will be line AM. Line AM is the height of triangle BMC. Question 20. Dave and Eric shared some sweets in the ratio of 11 is to 7. Eric had the 84 sweets. How many sweets did they have altogether? Eric had 7 units of sweets. 7 units is equal to 84. 1 unit will be divide 84 by 7, and the quotient is 12. Dave had 11 units of sweet. The amount of sweets Dave had will be multiply 11 by 12, and the product is 132. The amount of sweets they had altogether will be add 132 to 84, and the sum is 216. They had 216 sweets altogether. Question 21. Mrs. Dawson bakes some cupcakes. If she packs them equally into boxes of 4, she will have 42 boxes. If she packs them equally into boxes of 6, how many boxes will she have? The total number of cupcakes will be multiply 42 by 4, and the product is 168. The number of boxes needed for boxes of 6 cupcakes will be divide 168 by 6, and the product is 28. Mrs. Dawson will have 28 boxes of cupcakes. Question 22. Rita spent 1/4 of her money on food, and 2/5 of her money on transport. She had $84 left. How much money did she have at first? The common denominator for 1/4 and 2/5 is 20. Convert 1/4 to denominator 20 will be 5 over 20. Convert 2/5 to denominator 20 will be 8 over 20. The amount of money left will be subtract 1 from 5 over 20, and then from 8 over 20, and the difference is 7 over 20. 7 over 20 of her money is $84. 1 over 20 of her money will be divide $84 by 7, and the quotient is $12. The total amount of money at first will be multiply $12 by 20, and the product is $240. Rita had $240 at first. Question 23. The bar graph shows the number of students playing 4 different types of musical instruments during a concert. Each student plays only one type of instrument, and 1/5 of the students play the violin. Draw the bar that shows the number of students who play violin. The number of students play flutes will be 18. The number of students play ukulele will be 22. The number of students play harmonica will be 16. 4/5 of the students will be add 18 to 22, and to 16, and the sum is 56. 1/5 of the students will be divide 56 by 4, and the quotient is 14. There are 14 students playing violin. The graph bar will be shown in red. Question 24. Measure, and write down the size of angle XYZ. Using a protractor to measure angle XYZ. Angle XYZ is 62 degrees. Question 25. $5,456 is shared among Alice, Betty, and Carol in the ratio 5:4:2. How much more money does Alice have than Betty? Alice, Betty, and Carol shared a total of 11 units of money. 11 units is equal to $5,456. 1 unit will be Divide $5,456 by 11, and the quotient is $496. Alice has $496 more than Betty. Question 26. Two whole numbers add up to 639. What is the smallest difference between the two numbers? Write down these two numbers. Divide 639 by 2. The quotient will be 319. Remaining 1. The first number will be 319, and second number will be 320. The smallest difference will be 1. The two numbers are 319 and 320. Question 27. Keith spent 3/5 hour watching television program. He spent 1/3 hour more to take his lunch than watching television program. How long did he spend on both watching the television program and lunch? Leave your answer as a mixed number. The common denominator for 3/5 and 1/3 is 15. Convert 3/5 to denominator 15 will be 9 over 15. Convert 1/3 to denominator 15 will be 5 over 15. The amount of time spent on lunch will be add 9 over 15 to 5 over 15, and the sum is 14 over 15. The total time spent on both watching television program and lunch will be add 9 over 15 to 14 over 15, and the sum is 23 over 15. Convert 23 over 15 to mixed number will be 1 and 8 over 15. The time spent was 1 and 8 over 15. Question 28. Find the area of the triangle ABD. The area of triangle ABD will be multiply 1/2 by 50 cm, and then by 18 cm, and the product is 450 square centimeters. The area of triangle ABD is 450 square centimeters. Question 29. Maya bought 2 apples and 2 oranges for $2.20. The total cost of 4 apples and 3 oranges was $3.90. How much did 1 orange cost? The cost of 4 apples and 4 oranges will be multiply $2.20 by 2, and the product is $4.40. The cost of 1 orange will be subtract $4.40 from $3.90, and the difference is 50 cents. 1 orange cost 50 cents. Question 30. The diagram below is made up of squares. Shade 3 more squares to complete the diagram, so that the dotted line AB is a line of symmetry. The 3 shaded squares are shown in red. Anglo-Chinese School. Junior. First Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 5 Mathematics. Paper 2. Question 1. The figure below is made up of a rectangle and a square. Find the area of the figure. The length of one side of the square will be subtract 9 cm from 2 cm, and from 3 cm, and the difference is 4 cm. The area of rectangle will be multiply 9 cm by 1.5 cm, and the product is 13.5 square centimeters. The area of square will be multiply 4 cm by 4 cm, and the product is 16 square centimeters. The area of figure will be, add 13.5 square centimeters to 16 square centimeters, and the sum is 29.5 square centimeters. The area of the figure is 29.5 square centimeters. Question 2. James had 4 liters of water. He drank 2/5 liters of water in the morning, and 7/8 liters of water in the afternoon. How much water had he left? Give your answer in liters. The common denominator for 2/5 and 7/8 is 40. Convert 2/5 to denominator 40 will be, multiply 2/5 by 8, and the product is 16 over 40. Convert 7/8 to denominator 40 will be, multiply 7/8 by 5, and the product is 35 over 40. The amount of water drank will be, add 16 over 40 to 35 over 40, and the sum is 51 over 40. Convert 51 over 40 to mixed number will be 1 and 11 over 40. The amount of water left will be, subtract 4 from 1 and 11 over 40, and the difference is 2 and 29 over 40. 1 over 40 of a liter will be, divide 1 by 40, and the quotient is 0.025. 29 over 40 of a liter will be, multiply 0.025 by 29, and the product is 0.725. The amount of water left will be 2.725 liters. Question 3. The figure below is made up of 2 triangles. Find the area of the shaded part. The area of big triangle will be, multiply 1/2 by 16 cm, and then by 20 cm, and the product is 160 square centimeters. The area of small triangle will be, multiply 1/2 by 16 cm, and then by 8 cm, and the product is 64 square centimeters. The area of shaded part will be, subtract 160 square centimeters from 64 square centimeters, and the difference is 96 square centimeters. The area of the shaded part is 96 square centimeters. Question 4. Joe, Kenneth, and Louis shared a box of cards on the ratio 7:9:5. Joe and Louis had 384 cards altogether. How many cards did the 3 boys share altogether? Joe and Louis shared a ratio of 7:5, which is equivalent to 12 units. 12 units is equal to 384. 1 unit will be, divide 384 by 12, and the quotient is 32. The 3 boys shared a total of 21 units. 21 units will be, multiply 32 by 21, and the product is 672. The 3 boys shared 672 cards altogether. Question 5. 5 boys shared the cost of a meal equally. When calculating the amount for each share, the boy who did the calculation made a mistake by dividing the cost of the meal by 4, instead of 5. Each boy paid $3.60 more than his share. What should be the correct amount for each share? The total extra amount paid by 5 boys will be, multiply $3.60 by 5, and the product is $18. The total amount paid by the 4 boys will be, multiply $18 by 4, and the product is $72. The correct amount for each share will be, divide $72 by 5, and the quotient is $14.40. The correct amount for each share is $14.40. Question 6. Jovan has twice as many marbles as Sean. Herman has 3 times as many marbles as Jovan. Jovan has 240 fewer marbles than Herman. How many marbles do they have altogether? Jovan has 4 units less than Herman, which is equal to 240 marbles fewer. 4 units is equal to 240. 1 unit will be, divide 240 by 4, and the quotient is 60. 9 units will be, multiply 60 by 9, and the product is 540. They have 540 marbles altogether. Question 7. 2 groups of students were in the hall. The number of students in Group A was 12 more than the number of students in Group B. 25 students moved from Group A to Group B. In the end, the number of students in Group B was 3 times the number of students in Group A. How many students were there in Group A at first? After 25 students moved from Group A to Group B, Group B was 3 times the number of students in Group A. 2 units will be, add 13 to 25, and the sum is 38. 1 unit will be, divide 38 by 2, and the quotient is 19. The number of students in Group A at first will be, add 19 to 25, and the sum is 44. There are 44 students in Group A at first. Question 8. 1/3 of the length of ribbon X is equal to 3/5 the length of ribbon Y. Ribbon X is 240 cm longer than ribbon Y. Find the total length of ribbon X and Y. Convert 1/3 to 3/9 so that both numerator will be the same, and compare the denominators. After conversion, 3/9 of ribbon X is equal to 3/5 of ribbon Y. The difference between the denominator is 4 units. 4 units is equal to 240. 1 unit will be, divide 240 by 4, and the quotient is 60. The total length of ribbon X and Y will be 14 units. 14 units is equal to, multiply 60 by 14, and the product is 840. The total length of ribbon X and Y is 840 cm. Question 9. A group of students participated in a quiz. A student must obtain at least a certain score to pass the quiz. The table shows the number of students who obtained the different groups of scores. 3/10 of the students did not pass the quiz. From the table, what was the lowest score of a student who passed the quiz? The total number of students will be, add 3 to 6, to 13, to 8, and the sum is 30. 1/10 of the students will be, divide 30 by 10, and the product is 3. 3/10 of the students will be, multiply 3 by 3, and the product is 9. 9 of the students that did not pass the quiz will be 3 from the group who score 0 to 10, 6 from the group who score 11 to 20. The lowest score of a student who passed the quiz is 21. Question 10. The ratio of Melvin's age to his mother's age is 1:4 this year. 6 years ago, his mother was 58 years old. How old is Melvin this year? The age of Melvin's mother this year will be, add 58 to 6, and the sum is 64. Melvin's mother age is 4 times older than Melvin this year. The age for Melvin this year will be, divide 64 by 4, and the quotient is 16. Melvin is 16 years old this year. Question 11. In a library, there were 972 fiction books. The number of fiction books was 3 times the number of non-fiction books. An equal number of fiction books and non-fiction books were given away to charity. In the end, the number of fiction books was 4 times the number of non-fiction books. How many fiction books were given away? At first, the ratio of fiction books to non-fiction books is 3:1. After giving the same number of fiction books to non-fiction books away, the ratio of fiction books to non-fiction books is 4:1. We will need to convert the ratio 3:1 to a ratio, so that after giving away 1 unit of fiction books and non-fiction books, the balance of the books will be in a ratio of 4:1. Multiply the ratio 3:1 by 3 will be 9:3. From the ratio 9:3, we subtract each side of the ratio by 1, and we will get the ratio 8:2. Convert 8:2 to simplest form will be 4:1, which is the ratio after giving away the same number of fiction books and non-fiction book. 9 units of the fiction book will be 972. 1 unit of the fiction book will be, divide 972 by 9, and the quotient is 108. There were a total of 108 fiction books given away. Question 12. Betty and Diana have 109 coins altogether. Betty has 25 more coins than Diana. A. How many coins does Diana have? B. Diana has only $1 coins, or 50-cent coins. The total amount of money she has is $25.50. How many 50-cent coins does she have? The total amount of coins will be 2 units, plus 25, which is equal to 109. 2 units will be, subtract 109 from 25, and the difference is 84. 1 unit will be, divide 84 by 2, and the quotient is 42. A. Diana has 42 coins. The total number of coins Diana has is 42. The total amount of money, if all the coins are 50-cent coins, will be, multiply 42 by 50 cents, and the product is $21. The difference between the amount that she has and $21 will be, subtract $25.50 from $21, and the difference $4.50. The amount of 50-cent coins for $4.50 will be, divide $4.50 by 50 cents, and the quotient is 9. The actual amount of 50-cent coins she has will be, subtract 42 from 9, and the difference is 33. B. Diana has 33 50-cent coins. Question 13. 3/11 of students in a school like rugby. 1/4 of the remaining students like soccer, and the rest like tennis. 348 more students like tennis than rugby. How many students are there in the school altogether? The number of students who like soccer and tennis will be, subtract 1 from 3/11, and the difference is 8/11. The number of students who like tennis will be, multiply 3/4 by 8/11, and the product is 24/44. Convert 24/44 to simplest form will be, 6/11. The number of students like tennis than rugby will be, subtract 6/11 from 3/11, and the difference is 3/11. 3/11 is equal to 348. 1/11 will be, divide 348 by 3, and the quotient is 116. The total number of students will be, multiply 116 by 11, and the product is 1276. There are 1276 students altogether. Question 14. In the figure below, ABCD is a rectangle. M is the midpoint of AB, and N is the midpoint of DC. AE is equal to FD, is equal to BG, is equal to HC, and EF is equal to GH, is equal to 4 cm. Find the area of the shaded part. The length of MB is equal to the length of FD, which is equal to divide 30 cm by 2, and the quotient is 15 cm. The length of BG is equal to the length of HC, which is equal to subtract 24 cm from 4 cm, and then divide by 2, and the quotient is 10 cm. The area of rectangle MBGI is equal to the area of rectangle FDNJ, which is equal to multiply 15 cm by 10 cm, and the product is 150 square centimeters. The area of triangle AEM is equal to area of triangle HCN, which is equal to multiply 1/2 by 15 cm, and then by 10 cm, and the product is 75 square centimeters. The area of rectangle ABCD will be multiply 30 cm by 24 cm, and the product is 720 square centimeters. The total area of non-shaded part will be add 150 square centimeters to 75 square centimeters, and then multiply by 2, and the product is 450 square centimeters. The area of shaded area will be subtract 720 square centimeters from 450 square centimeters, and the difference is 270 square centimeters. The area of the shaded part is 270 square centimeters. Question 15. A group of people went to the zoo. 1/5 of them were adults, 1/4 of them were girls, and the rest were boys. A. What was the ratio of the number of adults to the number of girls to the number of boys? B. The number of adults was 96 fewer than the total number of girls and boys in the group. Find the total number of people in the group. The common denominator for 1/5 and 1/4 is 20. Convert 1/5 to denominator 20 will be multiply 1/5 by 4, and the product is 4/20. Convert 1/4 to denominator 20 will be multiply 1/4 by 5, and the product is 5/20. The amount of boys will be subtract 1 from 4/20, and then from 5/20, and the difference is 11/20. A. The ratio will be 4:5:11. The total number of girls and boys will be add 5/20 to 11/20, and the sum is 16/20. The difference between number of children and adult will be subtract 16/20 from 4/20, and the difference is 12/20. 12/20 of the people is equal to 96. 1/20 of the people will be divide 96 by 12, and the quotient is 8. The total number of people will be multiply 8 by 20, and the product is 160. B. There were a total of 160 people in the group. Question 16. Natasha used 238 beads to make some necklaces and bracelets. She used 16 beads for each necklace, and 9 beads for each bracelet. She made twice as many bracelets as necklaces. After making the necklaces and bracelets, she sold each necklace for $25, and each bracelet for $15. A. How many bracelets did Natasha make? B. Natasha sold all the necklaces and bracelets. How much did she collect from the sale of all the necklaces and bracelets? The ratio for necklace to bracelet is 1:2. The number of beads used per set of one necklace and 2 bracelets will be add 16 to 18, and the sum is 34. The total number sets made from 238 beads will be divide 238 by 34, and the quotient is 7. The total number of bracelets made will be, multiply 7 by 2, and the product is 14. A. Natasha made 14 bracelets. The total earning from necklaces will be, multiply $25 by 7, and the product is $175. The total earning from bracelets will be, multiply $15 by 14, and the product is $210. The total amount collected will be, add $175 to $210, and the sum is $385. B. Natasha collected $385 from the sales. Question 17. The chairs in a school hall were arranged in rows, such that there were exactly 12 chairs in each row. For a musical, Mr. Tan brought in 3 more chairs into the hall and rearranged all the chairs. There are now exactly 9 chairs in each row, and 11 more rows than before. How many chairs were there in the concert hall for the musical? The number of chairs from the 11 extra rows after rearranged will be, multiply 9 by 11, and the product is 99. The number of chairs before adding 3 extra chairs will be, subtract 99 from 3, and the difference is 96. The difference in number of chairs in a row at first, and after rearranged will be, subtract 12 from 9, and the difference is 3. The number of rows at first will be, divide 96 by 3, and the quotient is 32. The total number of chairs at first will be, multiply 32 by 12, and the product is 384. The total number of chairs for the musical will be, add 384 to 3, and the sum is 387. There are 387 chairs in the concert hall for the musical. If you enjoy our video, please do click on like and share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.